The Interstate series is a best-in-class B-van series that Airstream's had now for quite some time. When it was time to select the specifications and feature set of the Interstate X, Mercedes-Benz Engineering as well as Airstream Engineering collaborated together to bring forth the very best product possible. On the Interstate X models, we wanted to take our customers on those roads less traveled. Here to my side is the 19X. The 19X is designed for that adventurous seeker that's looking to get off the beaten path on those forest roads, on those fire roads, but they still want to be able to have the convenience and the comfort of maneuvering in city and urban areas. They want to be able to park in a designated parking lot. They want to be able to parallel park on city streets. The 19X is able to do all of those and do so in comfort. Now the 19X is 9 feet 9 inches tall. It is just over that 19-foot length with the rear receiver and the front bumper. It actually measures out to be 20 feet 1 inch. So standard on the 19X is this Raptor coating that we have. We have put it on the front of the hood along the base of the Interstate X. Creates a nice weighted look, but most importantly, it's all about protection. We go off-road, very aggressive with BF Goodrich tires. It's all-time all-wheel drive, putting power where it's needed as it's needed. We have 208 horsepower coming out of the turbocharged 4-cylinder diesel engine, along with 332 foot-pounds of torque. We also have best-in-class warranty with 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty from Airstream, a 5-year, 75,000-mile warranty from Mercedes-Benz, as well as a 5-year, 100,000-mile engine and drivetrain warranty. As we get to the front, we have that heated front windshield, heated and powered mirrors. It's that full winter package. As mentioned, we talked about the Raptor coating on the hood. We also carry that through the grille into the front bumper. Right in front of that is your brush guard. Again, it's all about keeping the brush away. We do make sure you don't lose your parking sensors. So you have parking sensors throughout. Mercedes-Benz LED lighting, KC lights add even additional power of lighting if you really are in harsh conditions or really dark conditions. And we do opt for the fog lights as well. So this 19X is equipped with that optional E1 package. That E1 package will eliminate the LP, the generator, and all the LP equipment that goes along with it. So what that means is you're gonna have just a single fuel source. Your furnace will actually sip from the diesel tank that's already included. So you're just filling diesel with this, and that's it. If you do select the E1 package, you're going to have 250 watts of solar on the roof that's going to feed into that E1 package. Because it's a bigger battery, all of that power is going into that. If you select the LP or the generator series, 100 watts of that 250 is going to go into the chassis battery, and 150 watts of the rest of that is going to go into the normal lithium batteries that come as standard. Moving down the driver's side of the 19X, we have our external shower, hot and cold on the external piece. You can plug in a system, so it's not only a shower, but it also can be for washing your pet, cleaning up your gear, getting things organized before you get into your unit. So let's talk a little bit about our water and our wastewater management on board. We have available to us 20 gallons of fresh water. You have 16 gallons that can go into the gray tank and 9 gallons that can go into the waste tank. That's all done through a macerator system. So it's all spooled up and stored right here. The controls for that are right here. It is a nice, clean way of disposing of anything that's on the inside. The storage and how you handle it is very easy. If you are at a campsite and you're not going to be pumping water out of your fresh water tank, you just want to go ahead and connect to what they call city water or your campground side, that's right here. So you simply hook the hose up here. It has a 55 PSI regulator, so no matter what the pressure is from the campsite, it's regulating all that water on the inside to make sure there's constant flow to every single faucet within the unit. Right below this is where you would hook up your power. So your 30 amp power connection uses a smart plug. Moving around to the rear of the 19X, we have a few features we want to highlight. One is the receiver hitch. So it does come standard with a towing package, 7-way plug, and it could tow up to 5,000 pounds. So great for whatever gear you may want to bring or accessories like a bike rack. And up on top is the aerial camera from Mercedes that kind of connects into their 360-degree view system that they have. Also great for backing up into your campsite when it's time. Off the back, we've got another solar port, and right next to that is a 110 outlet. Now, this is an E1 package, so it will be inverted. If it was a standard system with propane and LP, that would be need to be plugged in to be operational. When you get to your campsite, you open up the rear doors, you open up the side door to let some air flow through and enjoy the great outdoors. You don't want bugs inside. So we do have a screen in the back for bugs. We also have a screen here as well. So a nice screen that closes out, keeps all the bugs at bay, as well as comes down. So this kind of keeps this whole area enclosed, but still lets a lot of airflow through. So locked on the inside for your safety, we do have the water fill system. So this right here is where you would fill your 20 gallons of fresh water. All right, let's take a look on the inside. Right here in the front area is our 12-volt, 3.1 cubic foot refrigerator. It does have a freezer box on the very top. Shelving on the door, shelving on the inside. Above the refrigerator is your galley. You have a nice big working space here. The cooktop is actually housed inside here. So it's portable. It's a 1,000-watt induction cooktop. It can be put over, plugged right into here. Makes it easy, whether you want to cook in or out. Over here in that same area, you've got that stainless steel sink and the storage area in this very kind of Airstream-like cutout. Right across from the way is going to be your wet bath. So in your wet bath, you're going to have a sink, a toilet, and a full shower. And it's a seamless shower. So there isn't any lines or anything like that that may have some leaks. It's a fully integrated single shower, and there's a clothesline on the inside as well. So after you're done swimming or you're off into the ocean with a wetsuit, you can go ahead and hang it off on the clothesline to let it dry, and it's all contained within its own system. You also have some storage that's above the driver and passenger chair, which is nice to put additional clothing, pillows, bedding, etc. that you may want to just have. We have this nice lagoon-style table that can be adjusted and placed in different various locations throughout. We're going to kind of move into the back of the 19X. Before doing so and leaving this little kitchen galley area, I wanted to make sure we highlighted the microwave that's up in the locker. So the 19X is equipped with a digital touchscreen multiplex system that allows you to control your lighting, temperature, all your HVAC and systems like that are all controlled via a touchpad. There's one here and there's also a smaller one located right there. You can also control this via your smart device. It's also available in the App Store, so you can download that and control it remotely. Right above this area is a pre-wire for TV. If in case you wanted to hang a TV, we do have pre-wire for that. Now let's talk about your temperature regulation on the inside. You have a 13,500 BTU air conditioning that's controlled via that multiplex screen. This model comes with a diesel burning furnace. That's controlled here. And if it drops below freezing, you're going to want to turn on your heat pads for your tanks, also controlled the multiplex. So you have a button that will heat up your tanks, so as you're driving or using it in cold temperatures, your tanks don't freeze. So if it is a nice day, weather is good, you want the door open, you want to have your screen shut, but you want some airflow moving through, you can turn on this fan. It's multiple speed ceiling fan that helps really kind of move air around. Also, if you're on a hike and you want to kind of close things up, but you want a little bit of airflow coming through, you can keep this running, doesn't consume a lot of power, and it has a rain sensor. So if it does start raining as you're on your hike and it comes back and you're concerned about maybe water coming in, it'll shut down and close automatically once it starts sensing rain. The back of the 19X is all about convertibility. You've got 3 sleeping positions as well as a seated area here. You have 1 sleeping position, which are 2 twins. You can extend one side and make it even bigger. So if it's just one person that wants to have a little bit bigger space but still have gear and everything else on the other side, you can do that. Or you can convert this entire area to one big bed that would be 70 by 74. Speaking of that convertibility is the ability to store and lock your goods in place. It's an adventure. So you're bringing your toys with you. So we have L tracks all throughout. You got 3 on the ceiling, 2 on the side here, and you have 4 on the ground. So lots of areas for tie downs, areas to hang gear. You can also put in bike cleats that hold bike frames and bike forks right in the front. So there's a lot of different opportunities to bring a whole bunch of different gear and to provide a lot of secure areas as you're going down the road. And of course, you have the additional windows that open up for even better ventilation, and all windows have a covering to get it real nice and dark. So if you want to take a nap during the day, you can. Plenty of power options as you're sitting and or sleeping in this area with plugs and quite a few USB ports. So out back, we do have an additional storage area, more 110. Again, if it's E1, it's inverted, so you have an inverted plug, so you can plug in your induction cooktop and cook out back. You have lighting out here too, so if you are cooking, it's dark, or you're getting back from a ride and it's late, you want to clean things up, you can turn on your docking lights, plug in your hose, and rinse off all your gear before putting it on inside. Off to the side is a 12-volt AUX plug. This right here is great for the included air compressor. Above the seating and sleeping area, you'll see there's 2 storage areas. Great for throwing gear in, clothes. It collapses down so you can put bulky items inside before you put it back up into the L-track and lock it in place. But that whole storage area, if you're not going to use it, can be removed. That whole system can be taken out if you wanted to put a different system in. All this L-track system that we have provides a lot of opportunity to choose however you're going to design your own gear storage. Thank you for taking time today to review the 19X. For additional specifications, head over to airstream.com, or better yet, visit one in person at an authorized Airstream location near you. Appreciate it. Thank you. We'll see you out there.